Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Now today we are going a little bit retro with these Sansui, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, active noise cancelling wireless headset. Now these are the DT11s. Now I bought these a while ago because I was going to do a retro themed video, and unfortunately some of the things I ordered got lost because one of my parcels from Every went missing. And the bits that I did have, I didn't really want to do the video, so I didn't. I did have a listen to these the other day and I thought they're not actually too bad. Spoiler, they're not too bad. So let's do a video on them. Because someone out there might like the aesthetic, the colour scheme. Now when you type in retro, these do come up. Now I don't know if you would say that they were retro design, but I think they are actually pretty cool. So you get in the box. You get a nice instruction sheet. It's better than the little fold out bloody instructions you get that starts off that big and it ends up like a map. You also get little instructions. The headphones themselves. And a USB-A to USB-C charging cable. So they are USB-C charging. Come on. There you go. I think people are going to feel a bit mixed about this design. You're either going to like it or you're not. I don't think there's any kind of middle ground. I just realised, even though I've used them or played with them, I didn't take the little peel bits off. So let's do that now. Peel. Ooh, that looks nice. I'm going to go with Sansui. I don't know why, but Sansui don't sound right. Sansui. That is probably complete and utter garbage. And it's probably pronounced something else. But anyway, that's what we're going with. Sansui. I actually think they look pretty good. They feel nice. I mean, you've got a decent amount of padding. They are quite light, but they feel decently made. You know, they're easy to adjust. It does say it's minus 45 decibels hybrid active noise cancellation. It also has Bluetooth 5.4, so it's faster and more stable. So you should have ultra low latency. And the battery life is 35 hours, or up to 35 hours with ANC on, and 50 hours of continuous music playback with ANC off. That ain't bad. That's not bad at all. They come in white, or they come in the colour scheme that I've gone through. Put them on, and yet when I put mine on upstairs, because of the cups, even before you've turned them on, it's a hybrid noise cancelling. So it reduces about, I think it's 15 decibels when you just put the earphones on, because the cup literally seals around your ear. These don't do that. They rest on your ears. They're not uncomfortable. They're lightweight. They stay where you put them. I am actually pretty impressed with how they feel. So on let's get this right, the left side, you've got absolutely nothing. There's nothing there. Woo. So right, you've got your ANC button there. You've got your recharging port there. It looks like you've got a mic hole there. Then you've got your power button. And then you've got your plus and minus for volume. My favourite time period. And I think it's fitting for these, the 80s. Now obviously I can't play it for you to hear it, and I'm not going to sing it. Don't even ask me. What shall we have? Frankie Goes to Hollywood, 2 Tribes. Roxy Music, Jealous Guy. This might actually make me tear up a bit. Serious, people, serious, come on. Now is that ANC on or off? Let's have a press of the button. And we'll see. I don't know what I'm whispering. Alright, that's on. It's off. But with ANC off, these actually sound decent. The sound quality is pretty good for this older music. We'll play something a bit more modern as well. But with ANC on, it just sounds really compressed. The sound quality just goes down a lot. I did try these the other day with ANC on and off with different scenarios, like tumble dry going, and I could hear some music, someone's like bass from the speaker in their car. My bloody watch vibrates every time it changes track. Yeah, so I could hear that. So I thought, oh, it's a good time to try them. So I tried them. And it doesn't really remove much of the sound around you. All it does is make the music, or whatever, if you're watching YouTube, it just sounds compressed. It sounds really just not good, which is a shame. But truthfully, and as I say, part of it is because they don't cup your ears. So they're not going to do an amazing job because they don't seal. Like the ones upstairs I've got, as I say, they seal all the way around your ear. So as soon as you put them on, you notice a massive reduction in ambient sound. And then when you turn the ANC on, you notice it even more. Well, let's play something a bit more modern, shall we? These are pretty good. Now listen to Prada. I like her vocals. I think her vocals in Prada are, what's her name, Ray. I just think they're perfect. And I like to listen, you know, because of the vocal range that she's got in that song. Good kind of test. And then I listened to a bit of James Hype Waterfalls. It's a bit more punchy, bit faster. And they sound good. And I listened to a couple of older tracks. And as I say, I have been using these. I've been messing around with them. It's just, I haven't done a video on them. I've had these, actually. I think I've had these for about 8 weeks. 8 or 9 weeks. So yeah, I have actually messed around with these quite a few times. So what are my final thoughts on these? Little Sansui? They're either Sansui or Sansui, or neither of them. I'm betting on the last one, neither of them. Now you may have noticed in the video I was pushing them in slightly. When you push them in, the bass is really, really good. It's got a good amount of bass to it, but it's not excessively like thumpy or slow. It's got a nice punchy bass. But when they're just on your ears, you lose a little bit of that. So when you push them in or cup your hands around them, the bass is really, really nice. But the sound quality overall, for this price, I've got no real complaints. No real complaints at all. For 25 quid, if you want something that looks a little bit different, because they do look a little bit different to your standard black or blue, white, whatever. These have got a little bit more style to them. Some people may say they look a bit tacky with the different like shiny elements and that, but I think other people are actually going to think, yeah, these do look kind of retro, kind of getting that vintage vibe from them. I actually do like them. So what do you guys think of these retro themed or vintage styled DT11 headphones? Is it something that you would quite happily go out on public transport and wear them to work, travelling to school, travelling to college, whatever? Do you just think, nah, they're not for you? Not the colour scheme, not the style. Nah, there's better options out there. I truthfully, actually, I do like them. They're not going to replace my ones upstairs, because I think the ones upstairs, because they cup my ears, the noise cancellation is better on those. For me, that's the only downside. But if you want a set of better pair of headphones and you're not bothered about noise cancelling, these do a bloody good job. The music sounds really good. No matter what you listen to, it does sound really good. So yeah, I am actually more impressed with these. And I've used them for a while, so this isn't like an instant review. You know, like I've put them on, listened to a few songs and I've actually used these for a while. And I've tried different things with them, different music, different noise like cancelling. And yeah, I genuinely like these headphones. Just not so much the noise cancelling side of it. If we're going away, these are a lot smaller than the ones I've got upstairs. The ones upstairs, the cups are really big. The head band is really big. So yeah, these could actually come in very, very handy for travel headphones. These are in my recommended pile. Well, anyway, that does it for this video. I'm going to get out of here and do a bit of editing. And hopefully I'll see you all very, very soon in the next one. But as always, bye guys.